Mustafa Yurdakul, Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey to Pakistan. Excellency, kindly address the audience and share your knowledge on Turkey, a gateway between Europe and Asia, prospects for regional cooperation.
Dear students, dear academicians, administrators of Bahria University, dear ambassadors, Assalamu alaikum. Well, the topic is very important. So are the presentations and speeches. But like many important subjects and speeches, there is a piece of being, routine and a bit boring into those. So what I will try is, I will present you two options. One is I can make another written and dull speech. I have my text. Or the second option I present to you is that I can just limit myself for 2-3 minutes of speech. And I don't know whether there is the infrastructure, but I can take the 1 or 2 questions from the students. So my question is to the students, which option I should go for? Second. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. So I will go for the second one. Another question is, since we are talking about connectivity, and just I checked and I am thankful to Bahria University Media House that they started following me on Twitter. So how many of you are, dear students, following me on the Twitter? No one. Okay, there is someone. Otherwise, I wouldn't come to the university again, So again, this was the social connectivity and the regional connectivity. All good things, important things have been said. What I will add is that, as I promised, as very short bullet points, is that Turkey has invested over $100 billion in the last 15 years for the connectivity projects. And as a result of that, now we have a very solid connection with the countries, especially east of Turkey. This includes natural gas pipelines. This includes Baku-Tbilisi, Kars railroad connection. This includes, as an extension of this rail connection, the middle corridor, as we call it, extending deep into Central Asia, Kazakhstan, and beyond to Turkey's western borders. So connectivity is always a very, very dear subject for Turkey. And I will say Alhamdulillah, because we have discovered the importance of this subject way earlier. It was the late 80s that we started all the, pipeline projects, infrastructure projects, railroad, highways. And then, we have come up with the third largest airport in the world, which is Istanbul Airport. One significant, fun fact about Istanbul Airport is that it is the epicenter of a 4-hour flight. And when you make that 4-hour flight from Istanbul, you have an access to the $26 trillion of economy surrounding Turkey and all the other regions and countries. So this is why connectivity is always something very dear to our heart. One last point about connectivity, which is very much interlinked with the issue of, the regional connectivity cannot be thought alone. Regional connectivity always goes with the idea of regional ownership. If the countries of the region, if they do not really feel that, the ownership is not there, then they will not go for all these connectivity ideas and projects. What I mean by regional ownership is that the countries of this region, they would be the, masters of their, how to say, futures and decision-making projects and do whatever the best for their country and their people. Our countries, regional countries, they have an obligation to prioritize their interests first, and they do not need to pursue the interests of other countries. The longer we have, strengthened this understanding, I think we will be better off with all the regional connectivity projects, because we should believe that everything starts where we are landing our foot in. It starts with our country, it starts with our region. So these are my points. I do not need to cover the aspect of Turkish-Pakistani relationship, because I know that many of you know more than the importance and the depth of this very strong bond between the two countries, more than myself. I will just reiterate the importance of this friendship and bond between Turkey and Pakistan for the stability and well-being of the whole region. So, I hope I was not boring. So I will be stopping here, and I don't know if the organizers let the students ask one or two questions. I will be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I will beg to leave the microphone. There are questions. You should be shouting.
So my question is that how in future you see this religious connectivity between the two states of Pakistan and Turkey, and will there be successful enough for the successful implementation of Organization of Islamic Countries?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is very important. It is more than another aspect of the relationship between the two countries. We have a bigger problem, bigger issue at hand. That is the Islamophobia. Unfortunately, this is a growing trend around the world, especially in the European countries and the West, that the Muslim population, Muslim minorities or Muslim communities over there, or simple workers, just trying to earn their living, each and every passing day, they are faced with increasing difficulties. They are faced with harassment, they are faced with discrimination. So it is high time, and I am very happy that our President Erdogan and Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan are raising their voices to challenge, to come up and to raise against this challenge, because for the times to come, if this very negative trend cannot be abandoned or cannot be overturned, the overall security, stability, and harmony in all our societies, be it the West or otherwise, it will be in a difficult and in a dangerous jeopardy. And I'm sure that nobody wants to see that. So, it is better to start working to prevent that very negative trend, and so I'm thankful to those two leaders taking the lead on that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.